what happens when you are in love with the idea of a person but not actually who they truly are. This is basically the heart of this brilliant new psychological horror film written and directed by Curry Barker. This film is called Obsession. So there is this one scene in the film which really floored me. That scene comes halfway into the film. I know a lot of people have seen this film, so I am talking about this particular scene. So here we hear the voice of real Nikki, who is trapped inside his body, which Bear is trying so hard to hold on to. And what does, we can see that Nikki is struggling, she is in pain, she is, begging for help. But what is devastating in this scene is that she is asking him to, not free her, but to kill her. And उसमें Bear क्या respond करता है? Bear says that, what's so bad about being with me? And to which Nikki again responds that, she was never with him. She says that I was never with you. That is the heart of what the film is trying to say. It is in this scene talking about consent, which has been stripped away from her in this film. So this line that, I was never with you is the heart of the film. Because in this scene you can see that Nikki is speaking for herself, she is asserting her autonomy, her agency, and telling Bear straightforwardly that she doesn't want to be with him. But what does Bear do? He doesn't listen. He goes into the aspect of self-pity, and the conversation becomes more about his loneliness, and that is where I realized that Bear never loved Nikki, because he was again coming back to the point that he was in love with the idea of Nikki, but not who Nikki actually is. This film is a tragic exploration of what happens when love is stripped off of consent and choice. What remains after that is not love, it is possession, and love can never be forced. So I highly recommend this film. I know a lot of people might have seen this film, but if you haven't yet, do yourself a favor and please go and check it out. This is playing in theaters near you. Thank you.